Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Enmarket Arena. I'm Destiny Hartwell, bringing you the call of the game. It's Sunday, July 5th, and if you're experiencing some serious deja vu, you are not alone. For the 5th consecutive time, the Savannah Steel and the Greensboro Groove are going toe-to-toe. Savannah holds a 3-1 lead in this series, but Friday night was a massive wake-up call. The Steel carried a 7-point lead going into halftime, only to watch it evaporate during a devastating 36-point third-quarter explosion by the Groove. Keys to this game for both teams. For the Savannah Steel, protect the rock and convert at the line. The Savannah Steel left 12 points on the board at the charity stripe on Friday and turned it over 15 times, so they're definitely going to have to focus on free throws and focus on keeping those turnovers at bay. And then for the Greensboro Groove, keep the ball moving and feed the new kid. Kayla Jones is on a tear. She finished Friday night's game with 17 points, leading scorer for the Groove in her first game with this team as well. So feed the new kid. 5 players also scored in double digits last time out for the Groove as well. Of course, spearheaded again by Kayla Jones, explosive 17-point debut. Can Savannah secure that 4-1 series lead finish, or will the Groove steal another one on the road? Tip-off is next. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League. Stay right here. You ain't going to want to miss this one. And we're ready to get this game tipped off. Looking at starters for the Greensboro Groove, we're going to have number 3, Diamond Johnson, number 15, Christine Iwala, number 23, Jessica Timmons, number 24, Sahara Jones, and number 33, Amaya Joyner. And then on the other side of the basketball for the Steel, we're going to have number 3, Ayana Moore, number 12, Alicia Jenkins, number 21, Jackalanga Moinintanda, number 23, Q Morrison, and number 25, Olivia Cochran. Jenkins and Joyner at the tip. The Greensboro controls it, and we're off. Jessica Timmons at the top of the key. And that's going to be a turnover by the Greensboro Groove. Just to start it off already. And here comes Savannah. Q Morrison with the basketball at the top of the key. Gets it over to Olivia Cochran, who's looking inside the Moinintanda. It's going to be a turnover by Savannah. And Greensboro will get another chance with the basketball. Diamond Johnson at the top of the key. She's going to pump fake. Going to kick it over to Timmons. Going to get it to Iwala in the short corner. Iwala's shot is short. Ayana Moore controls it for Savannah. Jackalanga Moinintanda on the drive. She's going to stop, pump fake Christine Iwala, and get it to go. And that'll be the first points for this game for the Savannah Steel. Diamond Johnson on the drive. She kicks it out to Sahara Jones in the corner 3. And her 3 is good as well. And now Greensboro is on the board. Q Morrison at the top. Going around the perimeter. Jackalanga Moinintanda is going to drive on Sahara. Spin on the inside. Jumper fadeaway. No good. Greensboro controls that one. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. And the ball will be taken out on the sideline for Greensboro. That was just an inverted whistle. Diamond Johnson going to bring it across midcourt. Christine Iwala at the top of the key. Greensboro just kind of passing it around the horn. Diamond Johnson's going to drive, trying to get Alicia Jenkins in the air. No, didn't fall for it. Sahara Jones, the top of the elbow. Amaya Joyner with the rebound and the put back. Greensboro now up 5-2. Shot doesn't fall for Savannah. Sahara Jones It's going to be a foul on the floor by Alicia Jenkins. They're going to say she pushed Joyner. And looking at that again, Johnson just on the drive. Can't get Jenkins to jump for it. Shot too strong by Sahara Jones. Joyner on the inside now. She's going to spin on Olivia Cochran and get that shot to fall as well. Amaya Joyner with 4 quick points for Greensboro. And then Olivia Cochran from the 3 at the top of the key. And that's actually Olivia Cochran's first 3 this season for the Savannah Steel. I asked her, I said, when are you going to start shooting the threes? Because she had no percentage in the 3-point for this team. And she goes, I don't know. I only shoot when I like to shoot, when I feel like shooting it from the 3. And so I'm not surprised that this might have been the game. This was the game for her. She says, never let them know my next move. And her next move was that 3. It was a nice one at that. The ball is out on Savannah, so it'll stay with Greensboro. And Z Spearman is going to come in for Olivia Cochran and get her first minutes in this game. Sahara Jones wide open on the layup, too strong. Deasia Fair getting her first minutes in this game as well. She's gonna end Lauren Taylor as Lauren Taylor goes up, and it's gonna be blocked. Sahara Jones pushing pace for Greensboro. She's gonna kick it out to Timmons, who's gonna drive on Moore. Floater is good. Greensboro with a quick 9-5 lead in this first quarter after about 3.5 minutes of play. Deasia Fair over to Jack Moinetonda. Moinetonda's gonna drive on Jones, and it's gonna be a block, and it'll be out on Moinetonda as well. And so that'll be Greensboro's basketball. Sahara Jones with some good defense for this team right now. And that's going to be a turnover, and it'll be Savannah's basketball. Z Spearman at the top of the key. She's going to shoot a 3. It's too strong. Kayla Jones, newcomer for Greensboro, is going to control that one, and she's going to push pace. She's looking for a pass, gets it over Sahara Jones. Jones almost gets Taylor in the air, is going to drive instead. Lauren Taylor's going to control that rebound, and Deasia Fair's going to push pace for Savannah. Jack Moinetonda in transition 3, no good. Amaya Joyner gets that rebound. Kayla Jones with a nice patient post move right there. That up and over on Lauren Taylor, and she gets that to go. Savannah running to play. Deasia with some hesitation. Short corner jumper by Lauren Taylor's too strong. And that'll be a foul on the floor by Z Spearman. Jessica Timmons is going to take a seat. Sydney Shaw is going to come in, as well as Sasha Washington for Amaya Joyner. Looking at that again, Kayla Jones, the up and over move, step through over Lauren Taylor. And she was just calm and patient with that one, and it was nothing but net for her. She's going to keep going where she was on Friday night. And we're going to take a timeout here with this Savannah Steel as Greensboro has the 11-5 lead right now. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, the Greensboro Groove will lead the Savannah Steel 11-5. And Coach Brown called that timeout just to get her team to regroup right there. So that three was good. It was determined that it was good. I guess they were just trying to make sure there was some clarification on that for both sides, but that three was good. And Olivia Cochran is a 100% three-point shooter on this team right now. Greensboro has the ball. Sasha Washington at the top of the key, looking to get the ball in someone else's hand. Diamond Johnson on the drive. It's too strong. And then between Kayla Jones and Diamond Johnson, they're playing hot potato with the basketball, but have given Greensboro not one, not two, but 3 second chance opportunities right there. And Kayla Jones finishes it for Greensboro, giving them the 13-4 lead. Z Spearman on the wheel cut. She's gonna try to get a good move on Sasha Washington, and she's gonna be fouled. And so we'll see Z Spearman heading to the line. We're gonna see Z Spearman at the line. Z Spearman is a 49.5% free throw shooter. And on that, we just see her with the drive and the take, and Sasha Washington's body is just in Z Spearman's space. Spearman being basically a 50% free throw shooter, she's more than likely going to make at least one of the 2 that she attempts that she has. So there's the first one, and she makes that one. And she decided to be a 100% free throw shooter tonight so far, completing the trip. Sydney Shaw gives it over to Nicera Pryor, who's getting her first minutes in this game. Shaw looking for the 3, no, doesn't decide not to take it. Kayla Jones, jumper no good. She's gonna take the drive, kick it out. Sahara Jones for the corner 3, it's short. And then Greensboro with another chance off of some tough rebounding from Savannah. Sasha Washington on the inside, and she's by herself, and she'll make that layup. Deasia Fair on the drive. She's gonna kick it over to Alicia Jenkins, who's gonna drive herself, spin on the inside. Her fadeaway, short fadeaway is good. That's one of her favorite moves to do. We saw a lot of that Friday night when Sahara Jones was playing defense on her. Nicera Pryor doing what she did on Friday night, and that's keep the offense rolling for Greensboro as she gets that layup to go. We're gonna take a timeout as well with Coach Brown again as she tries to get her team back into this game, now down 9. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We're gonna be back. Don't change the channel. And we're back at Enmarket Arena where the Greensboro Groove leaves the Savannah Steel 17-8. Looking back at that, Sasha Washington just by herself. And now Savannah with a chance to try to get some offense going. And that's gonna be a strong take by Alicia Jenkins. And she's gonna be fouled by Kayla Jones, newcomer for the Groove. And Jenkins is gonna be at the line shooting 2 for her first free throw attempts in this game. Behind Laisha Petrie, who is actually sitting out in this for her second straight game, Jenkins is the second leader in free throw percentage on this team for Savannah, shooting at 86.2%. She makes both of those, being 100% tonight, and that was going to be a key to the game for Savannah. They left 12 points on the board last Friday in free throws, and they needed to make sure that was one of their focuses for tonight's game, is making those free throws. Kayla Jones with the step over on Jenkins, and she gets that to go. Step back 3. Put that in a highlight reel for Jones. She's just continuing her dominance for this team. And Coach Washington just talked about how good she is, and just that they wanted to be able to add someone who is going to be strong and dominant in a game and have a new, fresh perspective And that's exactly what Jones brings to this Groove team. Moore's shot was no good, but it was out on the Greensboro Groove, so Savannah's going to keep that ball as they're trying to inbound it. Jenkins at the top of the key looking to start the offense. Shot clock winding down. That's good ball movement between Jacqueline Moinintonda and Alicia Jenkins to get Savannah some life on this offense. Olivia Cochran with a hand in the face to Washington. She's going to hand off to Sydney Shaw, who's going to drive and kick to Kayla Jones, who's going to drive as well. And then she's going to have to pass, but she ends up moving her feet before she can get that pass off. That'll be a travel violation by Jones and Greensboro, and it'll be Savannah Steele basketball. Fair on the drive. She's going to turn around on Pryor, and then that's going to be a blocking foul on Sasha Washington. And she just couldn't get over in time and get her feet set. And looking at that again, Sasha Washington, again, stepping over too late, not giving Deasia Fair enough time to react to her stepping over. So it'll be a blocking foul on Washington. And Fair will be at the line. Fair misses that one, the first miss from the free throw line for the Savannah Steele so far. Fair is an 83.3% free throw shooter. So she's going to look to get that second one and split the trip. Q Morrison comes in for Ayanna Moore. Split the trip she does. Nyseer Pryor is bringing the ball down the floor for Greensboro. Pryor at the top of the key looking to start the offense. That'll be good hands by Deasia Fair to force a turnover. Pryor being a little lackadaisical right there with the basketball, and then just good hands by Fair to getting her hands in that lane in Pryor's space. Fair's gonna pull up from the three. It's gonna be too strong. Deasia Fair is shooting 23.8% from the three-point line so far this season, but she is the third all-time leading scorer, as Kayla Jones, who's actually the leading scorer in this game today, continues her offensive prowess. Q Morrison stopped in the center of the floor by Sydney Shaw, picks up her dribble. Jack Moinintonda kick out to Alicia Jenkins in the corner. Jenkins is gonna spin on the inside with that fadeaway jumper again, and she's gonna get the shooter's touch. But the basket is not gonna count. Or we are gonna take another look at that Alicia Jenkins on the inside with the short fadeaway jumper. Her favorite move, the second time she's done that tonight. But then there was an offensive foul by Olivia Cochran, I believe. They're gonna look at that again. But I do think they count the basket for Jenkins. But they're gonna look at that to see what the offensive foul was, if Olivia Cochran did. Foul Jessica Timmons on that shot right there while she was trying to establish space, as the referees get ready to look at that again. If you're just tuning in, they're trying to see if Olivia Cochran fouled Jessica Timmons while she was trying to get space on the box out. There's Jenkins again on the drive. She's gonna spin on the inside. Olivia Cochran. Oh, okay, so they're actually That foul is, if there is one, it will be on Jackalanga Moinintonda, not Cochran, excuse me, for the push on Timmons. I think they will count the basket still, but we'll get some clarification on that as well. Just a nice move by Alicia Jenkins. And I mean, that's a veteran post move at that. Being able to stay calm and patient on the inside of her move, use that pivot foot, keeping that down. And then just the shooter's touch, it hits the back of the rim, hits the side of the rim, and then falls in.
After review, we have a common foul, P21, the basket counts. It's going to be semi-blue.
So the call will be the basket for Alicia Jenkins does count, and it'll be a common foul on Jackalanga Moinintonda for that push on Jessica Timmons. So Greensboro will take the ball out on the sideline. And now we're back underway. Nicera Pryor on the drive. Has to turn around, kick it out. Sydney Shaw with the transition three, and it's good. Sydney Shaw doing what she does best. Savannah with the rebound on that shot as well. Deasia Ferris kicking, giving it on the inside to Jack Moinintonda, who's going to score that one. And now it's a 24-17 lead over Greensboro. 26-17 lead of Sydney Shaw, getting quick back-to-back points for the Groove. Deasia Fair had to kind of throw up a shot as the clock wind down. Again, Sydney Shaw led West Virginia in three-point shooting as a senior, hitting 95 threes at an impressive 42.2%. And so now that she's on Greensboro, she's shooting 25.8%, but 100% tonight as she makes that three right there. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 26-17 lead for Greensboro. I'm Destiny Hartwell, and we're going to be right back with the second quarter action. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Savannah Steel, Greensboro Groove, are leading the Savannah Steel 26-17. The second quarter action is underway. Savannah with the basketball. Q Morrison with adding some speed to this offense for Savannah. Olivia Cochran on the inside. She has to kick it out to Jack Moinintonda on the wing. Moinintonda's going to drive. Nicera Pryor, some good hands there. Q Morrison gets on the floor. That'll be a shot clock violation by Savannah. And the Greensboro Groove will get a chance to start off scoring for this second quarter. Nicera Pryor on the drive. She's going to skip past it to Jones. She's going to give it to Sydney Shaw, who's driving, and she's going to be fouled on the drive by Jackalanga Moinintonda. That'll be the first team foul for this quarter. And it'll be her, Jackalanga Moinintonda's second. Getting that skip pass, Sydney Shaw on the drive, and she's going to be tapped from behind by Moinintonda. Now we're going to see another foul, and that foul will be on Olivia Cochran, who's trying to play tough with Amaya Joyner and just got the foul call from just riding Joyner right there. That's only her first foul in this game. Again, you get 6 fouls in this league per game. Sydney Shaw on the drive again. She's going to get over to Nicera Pryor, who's going to float that shot, and it's going to be good. Greensboro with an 11-point lead over Savannah right now. Savannah trying to find some positive offense. They're sharing the basketball. They're driving. Moinintonda's going to pull back for the jumper. It's going to be no good. Nicera Pryor pushing pace in transition. Gets it to Amaya Joyner. And Q Morrison's going to get the block on that. And Deasia Fair is going to push transition for Savannah. Deasia Fair into Olivia Cochran. Olivia Cochran's going to spin on Joyner, spin on the inside. And with that hook shot, she's going to get it to go. That's going to be added to Cochran's 2 points she has already to make it 4. The bigs are going to have to bang in the paint a lot on this one. Joyner at the top, at the wing, into Diamond Johnson, who's going to get Q Morrison up in the air. And Johnson's not going to get the layup to fall, and the ball does get stuck. And Sahara Jones kind of gets it down. Diamond Johnson's going to be at the line shooting free throws. Her first free throw attempts in this game. Again, that foul's on Q Morrison, and it's her first, as Diamond Johnson gets that first free throw to fall. Johnson at the line again. And that one's good too. Deasia Fair at the top of the key for Savannah. And then good eye coordination between Jack Moynihan's Honda and Z Spearman. She gets that pass down low to Z, and Z playing tough with a nice post move. We're seeing Kayla Jones in for Greensboro again, number 21. She is the newcomer for Greensboro, and that pass was overthrown, so that's a turnover by Greensboro. Savannah coming across half court. Still trying to get their offense going. Deasia Fair over to Ayana Moore's going to pull up for the 3. Too strong. Diamond Johnson catapults for the rebound. Sydney Shaw from the 3 by herself, and she gets that 3 to go as well. Sydney Shaw 2 for 2 from the 3-point line tonight. And that's just good hands. Good passes by Savannah, but can't get the shot off. It's a block by Kayla Jones in the stat book. Sahara Jones, tough take to the hole. And she gets the N1 opportunity. And that foul will be on Z Spearman. Be her second. Savannah really looking to get some good guard play. That's what they're missing. Sahara Jones again on the take to the basket and just being hounded by Z Spearman. And she stays tough and finishes the play. And is at the line preparing to shoot the N1 free throw. It's too strong. Lauren Taylor on the rebound. Deasia Fair at the wing, looking to start the offense, gets it over to Olivia Cochran. Alicia Jenkins around the horn. Ayana Moore on the drive. Tried to get a cross-court pass to Deasia Fair, but Fair wasn't in the spot that Ayana Moore was passing to. Kayla Jones at the top of the key for Greensboro, into the elbow. Out to Sydney Shaw, the hot hand is going to pull for the short jumper. It's too strong. Sahara Jones going to get in there and tip the rebound over to Kayla Jones, who's going to have that side step back short jumper, and she's going to get that to go. Kayla Jones just being the engine for this Greensboro's offense right now. Zayana Moore pulls up from the 3, giving Savannah some breathing room, some life on this offense as she gets her 3 to go. Jessica Timmons staying tough and sticking with it as she gets that to go as well. Ayana Moore's first points in the game was that 3. Deasia Fair in the short corner. She's going to pull up from the 3. It's going to be short, but Alicia Jenkins is going to get in there and rebound for Savannah and get the put back at that. Alicia Jenkins breaking the double-digit barrier already in this game with 10 points. That was a pass that was tipped out by Savannah. And Coach Washington caught it on the sideline. Ball should be Greensboro's basketball coming back in to this game. We're going to take a media timeout right here. When we come back, we're going to see Greensboro continue their offensive dominance in this game. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 39-26. About 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Looking at what has been going on in this game so far, the difference for Savannah in this game now is their free throw shooting. They're 5 for 6 from the free throw line, which is better than in shooting at 83%, which is better than their 52% they shot overall already in Friday's game. And that was a key to the game for Savannah, making their free throws, not leaving points off the board for them. When they're doing what they need to do to get to the line, they need to reward themselves as well. And that was something that Coach Brown talked about. So definitely seeing the difference for them already. And then Amaya Joyner being aggressive, and she's in this series so far has been aggressive, getting herself to the line with just some newfound offense, and right there was no different for her, really demanding the ball and then getting that and really going tough to the basket. And now she's shooting 2 free throws. She gets that one to go, and Joyner is a 75% free throw shooter for this Greensboro Groove team. And that one is no good, so she splits the trip. Those were her first free throws in this game, so a 75% shooter on the season, 50% from the line tonight so far. Savannah with the basketball now. Ayana Moore from the corner 3. That foul is going to be on number 3, Diamond Johnson. And that ball should stay with Savannah and be taken out on the sideline. Lauren Taylor going up for that rebound and just being hounded and fouled as she was surrounded by 3 Greensboro players right there. Savannah looking for their offense to go. Deasia Fair on the corner. She's bringing the ball up to the wing. Gets it into Olivia Cochran's going to turn and fade away. Shot too strong. Greensboro in transition. Deasia Fair doing a good job of staying in front of Johnson there. Sydney Shaw missing her first 3 so far in this game after being 100% and making her first 2. Now 4 for 5 from the 3-point range. Excuse me, 3 for 4. Shooting 75% from the line now. Jenkins on the wing. Skips it over to Ayana Moore on the other wing. Lauren Taylor on the inside. Shot clock winding down. Alicia Jenkins with the take and is stripped by Diamond Johnson. Now Greensboro in transition. Johnson from the corner 3, and her 3 is good. And Greensboro's offense is just rolling right now, leading Savannah 43-26. Olivia Cochran fadeaway jumper again, and that time she makes it. Savannah playing man-to-man defense right now. Good step off by Timmons, kicks out to Sahara Jones from the corner three. And here goes Greensboro again, finding the hot spot on the floor. That three is good. They love the corners. Olivia Cochran, pump fake from the three, Deasia Fair on the drive, 4 seconds down. Lauren Taylor from the top of the key, her three is good. And if you had to pick a spot on the floor for Lauren Taylor to like shooting threes from, the top of the key would be that. Had a similar shot in Friday night's game as well from the top of the key. And is keeping that momentum going. Good show by Olivia Cochran. Johnson evades the defense, kicks out to Kayla Jones. Shot too strong. Fair and Savannah pushing pace. Skip pass, tipped. Ayana Moore from the three. No good. Olivia Cochran and Amaya join a fight for that rebound, and it'll stay with Savannah. Olivia Cochran over here on that fadeaway jumper, and those are some of her favorite shots to make. You see her practicing that a lot. We're gonna take a media timeout right here. When we come back, we're gonna see what Savannah does. 14 seconds left on their shot clock, 2 minutes left in this quarter. You're watching Savannah basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We'll be right back.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com. Savannah. The Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Molten USA, the official basketball partner of the Upshot League. Every shot, every moment. The future of women's basketball keeps getting stronger. Molten USA has long been committed to growing the game and supporting athletes at the highest level. We are proud to be a partner with Molten USA, the official basketball of the Upshot League. Molten, feel the emotion. Savannah probably feeling some emotion right now as they're down 16. Greensboro with the 46-30 lead. 2:08 left to go in this quarter. They were taking a chance to look back and see who that ball was out on before he went to that media timeout. It was officially deemed Savannah basketball as it was out on Amaya Joyner in Greensboro. So now Savannah will have the basketball at the top of the key after taking it out on the sideline. Savannah playing with some speed. Alicia Jenkins and Z Spearman trying to play some hot potato back there, down low with the basketball. Spearman's shot, layup too strong. Rolls over the back of the rim. Greensboro has it. Kayla Jones is on the wing. Gonna hand off to Jessica Timmons, who's gonna pull up for the three, and it's gonna be good. Greensboro now with a 19-point lead. Offense rolling for Greensboro right now. Z Spearman trying to establish pace. Alicia Jenkins decides to take the three instead. Lauren Taylor getting in there and fighting for that rebound. And it's gonna end up being Greensboro's ball after Taylor was on the baseline. Greensboro will take it out. Q Morrison playing some full-court defense on Diamond Johnson. Morrison, having a lot of defensive prowess, known for her defense on his team and block shots as well as a guard. Nicera Pryor on the drive, gets it into Christine Iwala. Short jumper, too strong. Ayana Moore pushing pace in transition for Savannah. Ayana Moore pulls it out. Now she's going to hesitate and drive. And we're going to see a foul. That foul will be on Diamond Johnson. That's Johnson's second. And you're going to just see Ayana Moore drive and Johnson be called for the foul for pushing Moore out with the body. Alicia Jenkins taking it out for Savannah on the sideline. Morrison starting the offense at the top of the key. She's going to drive, kick it out to Lauren Taylor at the top of the key, who made a three from there already and deciding to keep it going. And so that will be a three as well. Lauren Taylor doing it again. Just watching that again. Q Morrison with that back pass to Lauren Taylor, who relocated to the top of the key, and that's just her favorite spot on the floor when it comes to shooting threes. More times than not, we're going to see her making, and right now she's 2 for 2 from that spot on the floor. And 2 for 2 from the three-point line altogether. A stoppage by the refs. They're trying to get the clock together. They're taking some time off the clock. Was 40, now 39.7. And the shot clock is going to have 22 seconds on it instead of 23. As Greensboro will take the ball out on the sideline. Johnson on the drive. She's going to cross-court passes by Greensboro. Nicera Pryor with the spin on Q Morrison, but can't get finish the layup. Q Morrison in transition for Savannah. Gonna get over to Ayana Moore. Lauren Taylor from the three again. That one's gonna hit the rim. Greensboro controls it. Diamond Johnson at the logo. She's gonna drive, and then she's gonna lose handle on that. Ayana Moore's got to pull up. Oh, it hits the rim, but doesn't fall. And that'll be the half. Greensboro with Right there, we're going to see it again. Just Ayanna Moore trying to pull up from and heave a half-court shot. They do randomly practice those sometimes. It hits the rim but in the backboard, but bounces out. And that'll be the half. Greensboro leading Savannah 49-33. When we come back, we're going to talk about what we saw in that first half. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't stop watching.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com. Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com. Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 49-33. We're saying happy birthday to all these beautiful people, Harper, Mason, and Sydney. And coming up, you're going to see some highlights from this past June 21st to June 27th. You're going to see some highlights from the Savannah Steel with a nice voiceover by our in-house color commentary, my in-house color commentator partner, Lydia Gattosi, who had a lot of fun making these highlights, so we hope you enjoy them as well. Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball on the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We're going to be back. Enjoy those highlights.
You guys already know what time it is. We're back with the top 3 plays of the week for June 21st through June 27th, where the Steel played 4 home games. But first, an honorable mention, Deja Fair, our court vision queen. She racked up 8 assists on Space Jam night. At number 3, we've got Harmony Turner, a killer off of ball screens. She does not need much time or space. She was 5 for 9 from 3 that night, which is a 55.6% clip from beyond the arc. Let's check out where we're at with number 2 for the week and what that looks like. Z Spearman going to work, face up, spin, move, jumper, and 1. Showing some dominance in the post. The rookie went for 19 points and 9 rebounds just 2 nights before. And at the top of the charts, our number 1 play of the week, Laisha Petrie with a steal on defense. Ooh. Let's see it a bit closer here. Boom. And why not from a third angle? Everybody, your top play of the week.
I hope you enjoyed those highlights. And I mean, that move by Laisha Petrie, that was at number 1. That ankle breaker, we get to ask some of the players all the time what they would prefer to do. Would they prefer to, on which side would they like to be on the end of that? And so they're like, of course I like to break ankles. It's not something that can happen a lot. And so that was Laisha Petrie right there. And we are missing her offense in this game. She didn't play Friday as well and not playing tonight. Again, just getting some rest for this team. Petrie is the leading scorer for the season at Well, averaging about 14 points per game for the Steel. So we're definitely missing some offense from her. Another player we're missing some offense from tonight is Harmony Turner, who is not present and playing tonight as well. But Savannah is trying to find their offense in this game. Still haven't had that one person to step up so far. There's a lot of guard play. And so Savannah, Coach Brown is definitely probably talking to her team about who's going to step up right now and holding her team accountable. And I think on the other end, just from my perspective, I talked with Coach Brown with adjustments that she could possibly make with this team. And so from my opinion, I think looking at that, some adjustments would be figuring out how to stop Kayla Jones. Kayla Jones right now has been on an offensive tear for this Greensboro team. And so definitely first adjustments for Coach Brown and the Savannah Steel is how to stop her offense. And then just Greensboro is also out rebounding Savannah right now on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, just for willing themselves to second chance opportunities. And so we're going to hope for Savannah's sake that they also find a way to get that under control as well. It's about 3.5 minutes left before the second half tips off. We're going to take a look at 94 feet with Ayanna Moore. She's going to talk to us a little bit more about what kind of offense and things that she likes. Again, you're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League. Enjoy this 94 feet video with Ayanna Moore and getting to know her a little bit more.
I'm here with Ayanna Moore, and today we're doing 94 feet. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you were in the SEC, you're at Notre Dame, and now you're in the Upshot League.
Yeah.
How do you feel each experience has shaped you as a player?
I feel like I took something from every experience. Just trying to grow and not just be complacent within myself, just trying to figure out how to be better.
Any young player that is watching this, tell them what the key to being a great shooter is. If you've got any fun advice, little tips.
Okay, yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so just put that thing up.
One of your favorite moments so far from this season here in the Upshot League.
Favorite moment?
I know there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many to pick from, actually. Favorite moment?
Maybe something from like opening, I don't know, something in the locker room, an away trip.
Opening night.
Okay.
It was
like
lit. Yeah, it was live in here. It was live. It was overly live.
Now we're gonna do some like basketball this or that questions.
Okay.
Real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Home game or away game?
Away.
Assist or a bucket?
Bucket.
Zone or man-to-man defense?
Man, wait, I gotta play it?
Yeah.
Zone.
You gotta play. Okay, what about going against?
Man, I want everybody to play man.
Okay. And then last one, block somebody's shot or break someone's ankle.
Break somebody's ankles. I'm trying to say somebody on the floor.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 49-33. Second half action is about to be underway. And Savannah will have the basketball. Q Morrison brings it across the stripe. Olivia Cochran got Joyner in the air, then Cochran on the inside, and she finishes for the and one opportunity. And that's just some post-player connection right there. Alicia Jenkins to Olivia Cochran. And Cochran will be at the line shooting too, as she was fouled by Amaya Joyner. Cochran finishes the three-point play. And taking a look at that again, that passes by Alicia Jenkins to Olivia Cochran, who is just calm and patient and finishes tough at the rim. And then good hands by Jacqueline Gamoin and Tonda. She does tip it out off of Sahara Jones, but it'll stay with Greensboro. Alicia Jenkins playing tough. You're gonna see a foul call. Didn't see a travel call by the refs right there. So trying to figure out which came first. Was it the foul or was it the travel? And they're gonna get a travel call right there, and it'll be a turnover, and it'll be Savannah basketball. And the game clock, Q Morrison was saying stop the clock because the ball was rolled in, so she hadn't touched it yet, and the clock was running. And so now they have to re-inbound the ball, and she'll have to actually catch it this time. And the offense will start for Savannah. Savannah moving the ball. See a bounce pass by Jenkins. Ayana Moore for the three off the bounce pass. And Savannah is down 10 now, trying to work themselves back into this game one possession at a time. And Jacqueline Gamoin and Tonda is gonna get the steal, and she's gonna overshoot that. layup in transition. She can't finish it. Diamond Johnson dancing with Moore, Ayanna Moore. Olivia Cochran is there, but it's going to be a blocking foul instead of a charge. But you're going to see Coach Brown give a thumbs up because either way, she likes the decision by Cochran to step in the passing lane there again. And it was just Cochran rotated just maybe a little too late. A little too late. And the point being, you have to give that offensive player time to make a decision whether they're going to go into you or try to move around you. And so because Cochran didn't have that, didn't allow that space to join her, that's where that blocking foul came in. It was on the floor, though. So Greensboro did take it out on the sideline. Q Morrison staying tough on Sahara Jones. Sahara Jones having to throw up a tough shot. And that foul is going to be on Greensboro coming in. And that foul will be on Amaya Joyner. Came in, and that was good on Olivia Cochran for boxing her out right there. Cochran putting a body on Joyner. And so Joyner kind of coming in over the back of Cochran, and that's where the foul comes from. Again, Savannah moving one possession at a time. Jacqueline and Tonda realizing that if the middle's going to be open, Savannah has to be aggressive in the middle of the floor. They have to become a threat. That's what Coach Ross and Coach Brown have been talking about all week leading up to this week's games, was being aggressive in the middle of the floor. And they come back, and now they're down 8. We're going to take a timeout here as we watch again Jack Minatona on the inside in the middle of the floor, just becoming a threat. The score is 49-41. Greensboro still lead, 8 minutes left in the quarter. You're watching Savannah basketball for Upshot League on Upshot TV.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
We're back at Enmarket Arena. We're going to take a look at some highlights of the past steal plays in this game. And we're back here at Enmarket Arena. And we're going to hopefully take a look at some highlights from the past in this game from the steal. As you're watching the flex cam go across the arena right now. We see that I Match Energy shirt. We're hoping Savannah will continue to match Greensboro's energy in this game. Well, maybe we'll watch those highlights a little later as play is about to get back underway in this game. Greensboro is going to take it out on the sideline. Jessica Timmons quickly pulls up for the corner three, and she gets that to go. Timmons really good in transition right there when it comes to shooting those threes, just allowing herself to kind of levitate above her defender. When her Q Morrison and Diamond Johnson going back and forth, and that's a big block by Diamond Johnson as Greensboro is pushing pace down the floor. Kayla Jones in that corner that she loves so much. Diamond Johnson on the drive. Timmons again deciding to take her own drive, and that'll be a foul by Ayanna Moore on Jessica Timmons. That foul will be on the floor. Team second, Moore's first. Christine Iwala, and she's gonna travel on the spin back on the inside. And that'll be steal basketball. Q Morrison at the top of the key. Olivia Cochran looking on the inside to Jacqueline Ntanda, and she finishes it by staying with it and staying patient. Again, Savannah down 9. Good D by Q Morrison right there. Savannah taking one possession at a time. Jessica Timmons from the three. Too strong. Q Morrison is gonna foul Kayla Jones as she falls on her legs. Couldn't kind of keep her balance there. And Lauren Taylor's gonna come in for Alicia Jenkins. And Christina Wall is looking to get it in. And she does. Diamond Johnson asking for a screen, and she got it from Christina Waller, who stayed tough and moved her way through the middle of the floor for an easy deuce. Ayanna Moore gets it to Q Morrison. That's going to be a defensive 3-second call on Sydney Shaw in Greensboro. So Ayanna Moore would be at the line shooting that technical free throw. She finishes it. And now Savannah's down 10. 6.5 minutes left to go in this quarter, third quarter. The third quarter again yesterday for the Greensboro Groove proved to be the determining factor. Greensboro shot 75% from 87% from the floor in the third quarter and scored about 36 points of their 92 that they had in that third quarter alone. And looking a little different today as Savannah is pushing pace, trying to get themselves back in this game. What was a 16-point lead at half has been now cut down to 10. Greensboro trying to get their offense going. Some handoffs between Kayla Jones and Diamond Johnson as Jones pulls up for the three, the top of the key, and she gets that one to go as well. Kayla Jones being an offensive monster for the Greensboro Groove right now. She's definitely been in her groove when it comes to offense for Greensboro since she's been with this team. This is her second game with them. Olivia Cochran with the fadeaway jumper on the inside. And it's good. Again, Coach Ross and Coach Brown for Savannah have been pushing for their forwards and centers to be aggressive when it comes to being in the middle of the floor. You have to become a threat and force Greensboro to make a decision defensively. We're taking a look at Kayla Jones' nice top of the key three, and then that fadeaway jumper by Olivia Cochran. Both jerseys doing good. Sydney Shaw in transition from the three, no good. It's gonna be a foul on the floor by Jacqueline Moinen-Tonda. It'll be Moinen-Tonda's third personal. Sahara Jones is going to take a seat for Greensboro. We're going to see Nasira Pryor come in for her. Christine Walla moving him around on the inside. Diamond Johnson to drive Kayla Jones on the rebound. Shot clock violation by Greensboro. It's going to be Savannah's basketball. And the referees are going to actually take a look and see if that was an actual shot clock violation or maybe the clock wasn't reset when it was supposed to be reset. And so the Greensboro Groove didn't actually get their full opportunity offensively because they didn't get enough time on the shot clock. And so they're going to go back and see if that shot hit the rim or if it was a shot clock violation. Again, we're watching Savannah try to really will themselves into this game, now still down 10. Kayla Jones with the basketball right there. And so there was the violation on the shot clock. They have to back it up a little bit more to see. We saw Diamond Johnson in there being very adamant with an official, saying we didn't even get a full opportunity. So they walked it all the way back to when Christine Walla inbounds the basketball. She gets it to Jones, who gets it to Shaw at the top of the key. Sydney Shaw on the drive. She's going to pass it to Diamond Johnson, who's going to drive. Trying to see if the ball hits the rim. And see if there's a different angle of when Diamond Johnson was on the drive. They're trying to see if her shot hits the rim. From this angle, it looks like it kind of does, just purely from the way the basketball comes off the rim. We're going to run through that play again. Going to see that pass and then that drive on the outside to the baseline by Diamond Johnson, slowing it down. You're going to see the camera angle. Her ball is high arcing, but the way it comes down, Trying to see again if it hits the rim. So it's still trying to determine that. We're gonna see. Hits the rim. It does hit the rim. It barely hits it, but it does. About 2.2, 2.1 left on the shot clock there. It's very minimal. It hits the rim there. So it hits the rim, kind of comes off. Kayla Jones. So it does hit the rim there. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see Greensboro end up with the basketball and another offensive opportunity with a little bit more time on the clock, the shot clock for them. If you're just tuning in, Greensboro is leading Savannah still 56-46. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. We see the officials in this game discussing what they just watched. So while we watch them discuss, we're gonna go Refology, the playbook behind the whistle. Today's game is supported by Refology, the official officiating platform of the Upshot League. Refology, built for better game days. We hope Savannah will have a better game day as they continue on in this third quarter. About 5 minutes left again. As the referees still continue to discuss what they saw and their determination will be. The referees have one of the toughest jobs in the world when it comes to competitive professional basketball, because you can't make everyone happy. Someone's always going to think that they made the wrong call, and they have to just stick with their guns. And so we thank them for being here and doing the tough job that no one wants to do. So we're going to get some clarification on that. And so going off of that, looking at that again, the call is that the ball does hit rim. And so it'll be 12 seconds on the shot clock for Greensboro, and it'll be taken out free throw line extended on the sideline for Greensboro with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Diamond Johnson, she has to pick up her dribble. She skips it over to Nycera Pryor. 2 seconds left. Pryor on the fadeaway. It hits rim. Kayla Jones getting in there, getting that rebound, giving Greensboro another opportunity. So that shot clock does run out, but it doesn't matter because Kayla Jones gets in there and gives them the 2 points anyway. Savannah looking to move across the floor. DeAsia Fair has to throw something up as the shot clock winds down. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Savannah down 12. Savannah has to find something within themselves right here. As Diamond Johnson pulls up to the three, it's too strong. Ayana Moore pushing pace for Savannah. Shot off. Lauren Taylor comes in there for the rebound and is going to draw the foul on Kayla Jones. Taylor and Jones really battling in that forward four position, four spot. That'll be Jones' second. And we're just watching that again. She kind of swats Lauren Taylor on the arm. Lauren Taylor's going to be shooting too, and she gets that first one to go. Taylor is a 66% free throw shooter so far on the season. I'm going to see Ayana Moore take a seat and see Q Morrison come in for Savannah. Lauren Taylor gets the second as well and completes the trip. Some quick handoffs by Greensboro, trying to make sure the offense isn't stagnant. And they're just moving the ball around the horn. Skip pass to Sydney Shaw for the three, and it's good as they will get it all the way down to the shot clock. And that pass is a little too hard from Q Morrison, who's trying to get it into Jackalenga Moyne and Tonda right there. We're going to take a look at that Sydney Shaw three again. Sydney Shaw only missing 1 3 she's taken so far in this game. Diamond Johnson's three was short. Her layup, excuse me, was short. Deasia Fair having to play tough on the inside, gets it out to Q Morrison, who's going to drive on Shaw and draw the foul from Sasha Washington, who was moving her feet, and that's where the foul came in. I'm going to see Q Morrison at the line shooting two. Morrison gets that one to go. 77% free throw shooter. We saw him driving again. Sasha Washington's feet were moving. She was up in the air, body leaning just a little bit, and that's where the contact comes in. And then Z Spearman's going to get a foul call. That foul will be on the floor as Z Spearman and Sasha Washington were fighting for the rebound. And Spearman just got her on the arm there. Nycera Pryor on the drive. She picks up her dribble, gets it into Sydney Shaw, who's trying to get a reverse layup on that, and it was just over the basket. Jackalenga Moynihan on the inside, and she's going to travel, and that'll be a turnover by Savannah. We're going to see Jackalenga Moynihan to take a seat, and Alicia Jenkins is going to come in for Savannah. Nycera Pryor looking to push the offense. And Sydney Shaw on the drive, and she's onto Lauren Taylor. Taylor gonna get the rebound. Savannah trying to push pace. Q Morrison looking on the inside and gets it to Z Spearman, who's gonna draw the foul on Sasha Washington. It'll be team fourth foul. Z Spearman will be shooting, though. She was in the motion when she was fouled. Spearman misses the first. Again, just taking a look at that. Spearman establishing space. She's getting held by Washington. And she was about to be in the motion of gathering for the layup. She makes the second free throw. 61-50 lead for Greensboro. Savannah down 10, really trying to fight their way back into this game. And Sasha Washington will in turn draw the foul on Lauren Taylor. About a minute and 28 seconds to go in this third quarter. Sasha Washington really establishing space early and moving Lauren Taylor out the way. And then both her hands were up, so and you see her kind of come down across the body of Washington. Washington misses the first free throw. And Washington misses the second. Alicia Jenkins on the inside. And that short fadeaway jumper is good. Nasir Pryor for the jumper on the elbow, short. Greensboro with a second chance. Z Spearman fouls Washington on the inbounds. Watching that again, Z Spearman, she kind of gets, she bodies Washington and gets her on the arm from behind. Washington was just on at the line. She missed two. Missed both in that first trip, so she makes that one. Makes the first in this one, excuse me. 48.1 seconds left to go. And she completes the trip this time, redeeming herself from her last free throw trip. Q Morrison gets it over to Olivia Cochran, gets it on the inside to Lauren Taylor, who's gonna pump fake Sahara Jones and get it to go as she got Jones in the air. Sydney Shaw looking for someone to pass to, finds Nasir Pryor. Shaw on the drive is gonna kick it out to Jessica Timmons. And she's gonna be fouled by Q Morrison. And Jessica Timmons is gonna be at the line shooting two. Savannah down in single digits now, 15.4 left to go in this quarter. Timmons gets her first free throw. Taking a look at that again, Timmons is being tough, and Q Morrison gets her with the body. And that's where the foul comes in. Timmons does get the second to go as well. Greensboro with the 11-point lead. 12 seconds left to go in this quarter. Shot clock is off. Olivia Cochran gets it into Alicia Jenkins. And that's going to be a turnover by Savannah. And Greensboro is going to get that last shot off with Sahara Jones. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Greensboro with the 65-54 lead over Savannah as they reset the timeouts and the foul count. We're going to see them get ready to start some fourth quarter action. I'm Destiny Hartwell bringing you the call of the game. We're going to be back in about a minute and a half. You're watching Savannah basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV.
The Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com. Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Welcome back to Enmarket Arena, where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 65-54. We're going to take a look at some upcoming home games at Enmarket Arena in July for the Savannah Steel. Of course, we had Friday's game, which was at 7, today's game at 3. And then they'll be playing the Jacksonville Waves in the next 3 games here at home on the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th. We're going to see it's going to be camp day on the 8th as well. That game will tip off at 12 p.m. And then on the 23rd of July, we're going to see the Savannah Steel take on the Charlotte Crown as well. And so that'll be that. Make sure you get your single game tickets. You can get them through the Savannah Steel website or the Upshot League website. You don't want to miss it. These are some fun games, guys. Make sure y'all get those tickets. Fourth quarter action starting now. Greensboro has the basketball. And that'll be a turnover by Greensboro, and Savannah is pushing pace. Alicia Jenkins leading the charge. Lauren Taylor picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Jenkins on the wing. Jenkins hands off to Ayanna Moore at the top of the key. Moore's going to come off that screen, fake a pass, kick it over to Q Morrison for the 3. It's short. Jenkins gets the rebound and gives Savannah another opportunity. They're going to reset the offense. There's 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Morrison has to go. Morrison's going to drive on Amaya Joyner and finish at the rim with the finger roll. Savannah down 9. 9 minutes left to go in this game. That's good hands by Q Morrison and Nasir Pryor. And that ball is going to be out on Pryor, and that's going to be a turnover by Greensboro. It'll be Savannah basketball, 8:49 left to go. Nasir Pryor's going to take a seat. We're going to see Diamond Johnson come in. Ayanna Moore gets it in, Olivia Cochran. Savannah running a quick little motion offense right there. Lauren Taylor at the 3. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Olivia Cochran has to put something up. That ball will stay with Savannah after it was out on Greensboro. Jessica Timmons. Q Morrison looking to inbounds the ball, gets it into Olivia Cochran. As she weaves that pass through Sahara Jones' hands. And that foul's gonna be on Sahara Jones. And Olivia Cochran will be at the line shooting. Like I said, Sahara Jones getting Cochran on the arm right there. Morrison weaving that pass through Jones's hands. Cochran gets that one to fall. Olivia Cochran being a 43% free throw shooter for the Savannah team. She gets that one to go as well. And she's 100% at the line tonight, 2 for 2. Kayla Jones hands off to Sahara Jones. That Jones connection is Diamond Johnson is gonna Euro step through. They get Jessica Timmons at the top of the key. No good. Olivia Cochran and Christine Iwala fighting for the rebound. And it'll be out on Cochran and it'll stay with Greensboro. Greensboro inbounds the ball, gets it to Timmons on that corner three. And Timmons is gonna get the shot up and is gonna draw the foul from Q Morrison. That'll be Morrison's 4th foul. The only other players playing with that many fouls would be Z Spearman, who also has 4, and Sasha Washington on the Greensboro side with 4. Timmons again gets that one to go as well. She makes both. Now 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Fair at the top of the key, moves over to the wing to get the offense going. Has to create some space as Kayla Jones was hounding her. Sahara Jones on the drive. Skip pass over to Diamond Johnson for the corner three. No good. Deasia Fair pushing pace. Gets over to Ayana Moore, who's going to draw the foul from Jessica Timmons. That'll be Timmons' first foul. And Ayana Moore will be at the line shooting 2. Coach Brown really put an emphasis on how the Savannah Steel finish in transition. When you're having those opportunities, those 2-on-1s, those 3-on-2s, when you have more players on offense, you have to finish. She doesn't feel like there's any reason not to. Ayana Moore makes that free throw. Again, let's looking at that Deasia Fair pushing pace. It was a 2-on-1 situation. Ayana Moore doesn't finish the play, but she does get herself a trip to the line to still get the opportunity to get the same equal amount of points. And equal amount she does as she makes both free throws. Ayana Moore 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight as well. That's good defense by Ayana Moore. And she forces Diamond Johnson to throw the ball away. She tried to get the ball into Christine Iwala. And now Savannah trying to give themselves as much time as possible offensively. Deasia Fair driving. Kayla Jones looking for someone to cut down the center of the floor. Alicia Jenkins trying to dribble through, but Diamond Johnson gets her hands on it. And that'll be Savannah basketball as Diamond Johnson again throws that ball away. Fair bringing it across midcourt. Fair being hounded by Nasira Pryor. Ayana Moore, 16-foot jumper is too strong. Good box out by Sahara Jones, and Greensboro's moving the other way. Jessica Timmons on the drive. She's gonna draw a foul from Ayana Moore, who didn't like the call. That's going to be Ayana Moore's second personal. And Timmons will be at the line shooting free throws again. Jessica Timmons makes the first. Z Spearman and Lauren Taylor will come in for Savannah. Again, Z Spearman is playing with 4 fouls right now. Timmons makes both. Now 6 for 6 from the line. Christina Waller with good hands. Deasia Fair at the top of the key, pulls up for the 3, no good. And that's going to be the over the back. It's going to be over the back foul on Z Spearman. Spearman now with 5. Again, you only get 6 fouls in this league. And they're going to allow Spearman to play with the 5 fouls for now until they can get a sub in the game for her. Jessica Timmons at the top of the key. She's going to spin the inside. Nasir Pryor is going to finish the play. That foul's going to be on Ayana Moore. Nasir Pryor is going to get the and one opportunity right there. Again, just her fighting through that jump, stopping that push through as Moore's hands were in there. And that's where the foul comes from. Z Spearman will take a seat. Nasir Pryor is going to try to complete the trip. And she does, adding 3 points to her 4 to make it 7. Deasia Fair spinning on the inside on Pryor, gets it over to Olivia Cochran, who draws the foul as she tries to finish on the other side of the rim. That foul will be on Christine Iwala. Looking at that again, good pass on the inside by Fair. Cochran almost loses it and has to kind of catch that up. We're gonna take a media timeout here, and then when we come back, we're gonna see Olivia Cochran shooting some free throws. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV. We'll be right back.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits. We offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits, that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com. Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com.
Dunkman is proud to outfit the Upshot League and all its teams. Shaquille O'Neal's Dunkman brand has created innovative and customized designs and gear in support of the Upshot League and its athletes. And we thank Shaquille O'Neal for outfitting all our teams in the Upshot League. Olivia Cochran at the free throw line. Again, watching that play again, she almost loses the ball right there, but then as she goes up, Christine Iwala of Greensboro gets her on the hand, so that's why she is at the line shooting two. And she makes 2 free throws as well. Savannah down 10, 5:40 left to go in this game. Sahara Jones on the perimeter. She pulls it out to the wing, gets it down low to Christine Iwala. She's going to look to get Lauren Taylor up in the air. Gets it to Jones at the top of the key, who's going to drive. She misses the layup. Christine Iwala with the second chance opportunity. She gets the rebound and the putback. And that foul will be on Olivia Cochran. Will be her 4th. Oh, excuse me. That foul actually was on Deasia Fair. It was her first, not on Cochran. She still has 3. Christina Walla. Christina Walla makes that free throw as well. Iwala, a 55% free throw shooter, but makes that one and completes the 3-point play. Q Morrison for Savannah at the top of the key, trying to start the offense. Trying to evade her defender. She does. Pulls up for the 3 and gets the 3 to go. Q Morrison from the 3-point line. Morrison, a 43% 3-point shooter. Her percentages have really been up in June and the start of this July month. Nycera Pryor on the pivot flip, picks up her dribble. Kayla Jones from the 3 in her favorite spot in the corner. She's going to drive on Lauren Taylor. Pull up for the fadeaway jumper in the middle and gets it to go. Kayla Jones cannot be stopped offensively. Just doing what she does best now at 14 on the game. Lauren Taylor playing tough. Oh, down low and gets that one to go as well. 77-67 lead for Greensboro, 3:54 to go. Jessica Timmons on the drive on the inside. She's gonna pull up on Cochran. Shot no good. Q Morrison looking in transition. Gets it over to Lauren Taylor. Kicks out Deasia Fair, who's gonna drive on Timmons. Pulls back from the wing to the wing from the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Was looking for Monintonda on the cut, but she wasn't paying attention. Deasia Fair on the drive on Sahara Jones. Does get the foul. Kayla Jones does not like the call. Does draw the foul on Sahara Jones anyway. It's only her second. Deasia Fair at the line, shooting 2 off of that. Again, just taking a look. She had to make something shake offensively for Savannah and drives on Sahara Jones and draws the body. Fair gets the free throw. Going 1 for 2 from the line earlier tonight. We're going to see Jacqueline and Monintonda, Lauren Taylor, and Olivia Cochran get a breather for Savannah. We're going to see Z Spearman, Alicia Jenkins, and Ayana Moore come in for Savannah. Again, Z Spearman playing with 5 fouls. 3:25 left to go. Fair makes both of them. Jessica Timmons picks up her dribble, gives it over to Sahara Jones on the other wing. Jones for the 3, it's short. Diamond Johnson tries to get the rebound, is tipped out. Greensboro controls it. It's good D by Jones. That's a good take by Nicera Pryor with a tall kiss off the glass. We're gonna take a media timeout here. And when we come back, we're gonna see what Savannah does. Again, watching Nicera Pryor, she kisses off the glass real high as she could and gets that to fall. Greensboro with the 79-69 lead over Savannah. 2:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. We're gonna take a timeout here. We come back, we're gonna see what Savannah tries to do to eliminate this 10-point deficit. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League on Upshot TV.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Trying to decide what to do with your future? Consider the Georgia Air National Guard. Sergeant Runk and Sergeant Whitehead are here to tell us about the Georgia Air National Guard.
So what we are a small component of the grander scheme of the United States Air Force, but specifically within the state of Georgia. We offer a ton of benefits, we offer a ton of career fields, but really we're just a small aspect of what the Air Force offers and the DoD offers across the entirety of the force.
So you can be in the Air National Guard and still be a civilian?
We have tons of benefits, like our educational benefits that allow you to still be a full-time student and not sacrifice any of that time away, but also still get to take advantage of all the career fields that we have in the Air Force.
For anyone who might be interested in joining the Air National Guard, how can they get a hold of you?
Look us up online, Georgia Air National Guard Recruiting, and you'll find your local recruiter. You can also give a call to myself directly at 912-308-6426.
Both myself and Sergeant Whitehead can kind of guide you to where you should fit best.
And we're back again. Greensboro with the 79-69 lead over Savannah as we're getting the final 2.5 minutes of this game underway. If you're watching at the break, then you saw that play of the game with Lauren Taylor just playing tough. And then Q Morrison right there trying to get in the, trying to stop that offense right there. And that was just better offense by Greensboro. In the 2-on-1 situation. Q Morrison for the three. Too strong. Z Spearman draws the foul on Jessica Timmons. That'll be Timmons' second foul. Z Spearman going up for that rebound right there. Greensboro is in the bonus. So any fouls well, both teams are in the bonus, so any fouls at this point for anyone that they're heading to the line. Z Spearman gets that one to go. Z Spearman completes the trip. Now 5 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. Diamond Johnson kicks out to Jones, who gives it over to Timmons, who's going to drive. And Nicera Pryor is going to come in for Greensboro. Another opportunity for Greensboro offensively. Z Spearman can't do much with that one. So it'll be Savannah still basketball on the sideline. Alicia Jenkins on the wing. She's going to drive on Diamond Johnson and draw the foul. That'll be Johnson's third foul. And Jenkins will be at the line shooting. Jenkins shooting 86% from the free throw line this season. And so far she's shot 100% tonight. Keeping that going now, 3 for 3. And 4 for 4 now on the night. Sahara Jones fakes the pass, is gonna drive on Z Spearman. And Diamond Johnson is gonna finish the and it's going to be an official timeout, as you're going to see Alicia Jenkins need to be helped off. While she's getting some help, we're going to take a quick break as well. You're watching Savannah Still Basketball for the Upshaw League. We'll be right back.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com. Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
And we're back here at Enmarket Arena where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 85-73. It is Savannah basketball, and Ayana Moore is going to take the quick shot from the three. It's no good, and it'll be a Greensboro basketball. 1:04 left to go. And that'll be a foul on Ayana Moore. It'll be her fourth. Just taking a look at that again. Moore holding on to Timmons as Timmons is trying to break free to get the inbound. Jessica Timmons gets the first. Timmons also makes the second. 8 for 8 from the line tonight. Q Morrison trying to get a cross-court pass, can't get it. And Coach Janice Washington is going to call a reset. Or, no, it's just going to be a regular timeout. Timeout on the floor. You got a minute. You got about a minute here. You're going to run through some commercials, and when we come back, we're going to see Greensboro with the basketball. You're watching Savannah Steel basketball for the Upshot League.
Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel basketball. Get your single game tickets now at steelupshot.com. Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit ghostpirateshockey.com.
Welcome back here at the Enmarket Arena where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 87-73. 53.8 seconds to go in this game. Greensboro looking to inbound. And they do. Diamond Johnson pushing pace. Q Morrison with the steal. And it'll be Savannah Steel basketball. Some tough defense by Q Morrison. And there's going to be a technical foul on Nycera Pryor for how she, after Q Morrison made that defensive stop, and Q Morrison hits the ball out on Pryor, and Pryor jokingly picks it up and was pretending to be mad at Q Morrison for just playing some tough defense on her and forcing a turnover. And the referees do call a technical foul on Pryor for how she reacted to that. She knows, she understands. She's talking to the referees to let them know as well. I was just kidding, and they do understand that it was just a joke. But either way, Ayanna Moore at the line shooting that technical free throw, and she makes it. And Savannah will have the basketball. With Greensboro, 46 seconds left to go. Greensboro with the 87-74 lead. Oh, that's good hands by Diamond Johnson, who misses the free throw, the layup. It was blocked by Lauren Taylor, and the Z Spearman came and got the rebound. Deasia Fair pulls up for the three, a little early in the shot clock, but gotta play quick, gotta play tough if you're trying to come back. Quick shots and a lot of ball stoppage is what Savannah's trying to play right now. Sahara Jones gets the rebound, and that foul is gonna be on Q Morrison. That'll be Morrison's 5th. 29.1 left to go in the game. Sahara Jones makes the first. Sahara Jones, a 71% free throw shooter. She makes both. There's gonna be a timeout on the floor. Gonna get a minute and 15 seconds, and when we come back, we're gonna see what Savannah does with the last 29 seconds. You're watching Savannah Steel Basketball for the Upshot League. We'll be right back.
Savannah, hockey season will be here before you know it. The hits, the goals, the noise inside Enmarket Arena. Your Savannah Ghost Pirates return this fall, bringing loud crowds, big moments, and nonstop action on the ice. So call the crew, pick your seats, and get ready for another season of hockey in Savannah. For more information, visit GhostPiratesHockey.com. Savannah, the Steel are bringing the power of women's professional basketball to Enmarket Arena all season long. From big-time plays to an electric crowd, every game delivers the intensity and excitement basketball fans have been waiting for. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the action with Savannah Steel Basketball. Get your single game tickets now at SteelUpshot.com.
We're back at Enmarket Arena where the Greensboro Groove lead the Savannah Steel 89-74. Savannah has the basketball. It's 29 seconds left. Deasia Fair on the drive. It's good. Ayanna Moore. So Nycera Pryor gets it across the stripe. And they're going to pull it back. And they're gonna dribble the clock out. 5 seconds left to go. And behind the tough play of Kayla Jones at her 14 points and 4 rebounds and 1 steal. Greensboro is gonna take the win. The 89-76 win. That was just some good play by both these teams. Savannah takes the series 3-2. And we're going to take one more look here at the upcoming home games. The next few games for the Savannah Steel, they're going to be playing the Jacksonville Waves on July 8th, July 10th, and July 12th. And then at home on the broadcast, you're going to see, of course, the two games we just played on the 3rd and the 5th. The 5th being today, and then the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th against Jacksonville. And then on the 23rd, they'll be hosting the Charlotte Crown as well for the Christmas in July game. I know my mom would love that. She loves watching Hallmark in July to watch all the Christmas movies. And so we're going to see those next few games happening for the Savannah Steel, hoping to get Laisha Petrie back for the Savannah Steel, who has missed these past two games due to unknown circumstances to us. But we'll find out about that as well and be able to let you guys know. Again, Greensboro gets the 89-76 win over the Savannah Steel. Savannah finished this series with the 3-2 lead over Greensboro, but behind Greensboro, Kayla Jones, adding her to the lineup, has really catapulted Greensboro in these past two games, offensively and defensively, firing from all cylinders. We know she's a tough three-point shooter, and she's just going to continue to get better for Greensboro. It's going to be interesting to see what she does when we get to play them again down the line. I'm Destiny Hartwell, bringing you the call of the game. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.